One thing I want to bring up, sir, that I'd like to have your opinion on.
Yes, sir.
You were talking about the Antifa stuff, and what they did was, I don't want to cuss on your show, sir, but they said they had a protest this weekend, and they called it the F stuff up. And what they did was they swarmed subways. They even shut down Grand Central Station. And they got arrested for protesting, or quote-unquote protesting, wanting free subway fare. And it was so underreported, it's ridiculous.
It is.
Don't get it.
And what is amazing to me that in New York and California and other places, they are handcuffing the police officers while allowing the criminals to run wild and just cause this much destruction, knowing that nothing will be done about it. It's crazy.
It is crazy. And these people in New York, they realize that with the new laws that, like, you know, they can get handcuffed and slapped in jail, but right away they get released because there's no more bail.
Right.
Like petty offenses and things.
Isn't that insane? They're not worried about going to jail because they can go out and cause all this destruction and go to jail, and the next few minutes they're out because the government has gotten rid of bail bonds. It's just crazy what's happening. Multiple arrests reported at anti-police protests in New York. And as you know, New York is going completely out of control. It is as bad or worse than California. The Democrats are running it. The blacks are in charge for the most part. And they're making all type of bad laws, making it worse. Here's where the police struggle to hold back. Elbow-to-elbow protests covered the main floor of Grand Central Terminal. Here's the soundbite.
Police struggled to hold back the elbow-to-elbow protesters covering the main floor of Grand Central Terminal. The group started gathering here just after 5 p.m. Friday, many wearing masks, carrying anti-police posters, and trying to hang banners in the terminal, all aiming to disrupt the evening commute.
Take the mask off. You guys can protest all you want. You cannot wear the mask in here.
The group says it wants to abolish subway fares and get rid of police patrols in the transit system.
There is so much in the budget that could cover free transportation instead of more police. I don't understand why it's like going that way instead of the other way.
Some frustrated commuters pushed back against protesters.
A bunch of indolent thieves.
We need more cops on the train, less muggings, less rapes.
Amazing, huh? These thugs need to be put in jail. And if the mayor of the city was any good, the governor, whomever, these people would be arrested. These are thugs, but they've been demoralized. They have been demoralized, and they're thugs now. And they don't care because they know nothing's going to happen in New York. Amazing stuff. Here's where Antifa was linked. A group began publicly planning the protests in the days leading up to January 31st. Here's the soundbite.
All our friends, family, students.
3 masked members of the protest group are seen in a Twitter video encouraging people to skip fares, damage turnstiles, and engage in a mass sabotage of the MTA, pointing followers toward a demonstration at Grand Central. Already this morning, we've seen video of people vandalizing the Omni payment systems, calling it, quote, creative sabotage. We've also seen a banner hung inside the Oculus train station protesting the $2.75 MTA fare. There was even a survival guide for protesters with tips for tonight, like roll with a crew and be quick around corners to avoid police.
Why are these people arrested, encouraging this type of violence? So the police agencies warned the public about the true goal of these protesters, which is to get rid of police. Exactly. Here's the soundbite.
The Police Benevolent Association retweeted the group's video with a warning saying, New Yorkers should pay close attention. This is true endgame of the anti-police movement, an end of all policing and destruction of public order. Our members have spent their careers and in some cases given their lives to bring public safety back to New York City. We can't go backwards.
Amazing, right? Let the Democrats take over, all hell break loose. This is why they want the president out, by the way. They want to take over. And this is what's going to happen. And it's going to get worse. So keep supporting evil. You know, blacks have a chance to show, as they did prior to the civil rights movement, to show the right way, to be a good example, to show that they love the country by giving back to the country. Have Nick get the phone for me there. Have an appreciation for the country. Really just stand up for what is right, get married, you know, do it the right way. But they're refusing to do it. It's just not in their character at all to set that example now. And that's why I say that not all, but most black people are suffering due to the lack of character, the lack of love for what is right. They don't believe in God anymore. The men are as weak as the women. It's a real mess. So what you see, Jay-Z, if that's true, because I didn't see it, if that's true that Jay-Z and Beyonce did not stand, it just shows it's an example of where blacks are today. They're not about God, even though a lot of them mention God, they go to church. It's all a show. They don't believe in God, because if you believed in God, there's no way that you can treat your country and be such a horrible example for others. Really, it couldn't be, it would not be. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.